Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to day 2 of Crummy's Christmas Countdown. I think that's what I'm calling it anyway. I'm back in yet another ridiculously oversized supermarket Christmas jumper. This time AC/DC, for those about to have a, what does it say? For those about to have a great Christmas. No idea why AC/DC have hit in the Christmas jumper market, but I'm kind of glad they did. Do excuse the small dog behind me. That dog isn't mine. I'm dog sitting today and, well, she won't sit still. But anyway, so let's find out what is behind door 2 on Crummy's Christmas Countdown Advent Calendar. You know what I'm talking about. Let's find out. That's right, the beer for day 2 is Imperial Hibernator, an Imperial Stout from Black Isle Brewery, one of my favourite breweries, as you will well know. And yeah, this beer I've had since September, and well, yesterday's beer was a 10%. Well, so is this one. No, not every beer in the 24 is going to be 10%, because otherwise, well, I'm going to have a very snoozy Christmas. But yeah, we thought we'd start strong, let's say. So, only right on this one to use my favourite Black Isle glass, and yeah, let's crack into it. Before we do that, here is a quick look at the can for yourself. Fantastic artwork on there. Actually doesn't say the name until you get to the back there, look. And round the other side with a load more information. Right, let's get it open. Another crummy pour, I think you'll agree. In the glass then, this is another stout that is absolutely as dark as you like. I can get absolutely nothing out of that whatsoever. I had a good run of very, very dark stouts on the channel in the last couple of weeks. The head on it, well, right now is 3 or 4 fingers of kind of creamer, coffee, caramel looking stuff. That's more my fault though, to be honest, than the beer. I thought it was looking a bit flat when I poured it in, and now it's not. But it's 10%, so I don't imagine that will stick around for too long. Let's find out what the aromas are. Ooh, that has got real depth to it. There's a coffee note, there's a sweetness. It's really quite prominent. There's a bit of a buttermilky sweetness thing going on there. Bit of caramel, massive amounts of roastiness. And just a hint of something a little bit kind of berry fruit like. Well, I feel like this is going to be properly big, I think. So let's get into it. Cheers, Merry Christmas. That's a powerful stout, powerful stout. Big impy stouts like this. The first sip is always a bit of a recalibration. You almost can't taste anything because it's just, there's so much hitting you so much so quickly. But my initial instinct is it's really good. So let's go again. Mouthfeel is excellent, but I've had better recently in an impy stout is one thing I'd say. It's good, it's not lacking, but maybe not quite as creamy and thick as it could have been. Beyond that though, the flavour profile is relatively delicate for the style, to be honest. It's big, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, it's got a finesse, a class about it that anyone who's into coffee will know. Sometimes someone who knows what they're doing with the right beans and the right equipment will produce something you just go, I could never make that. That's just a level beyond. And this has that kind of quality to it. There are coffee notes in there, sweetness, cream, as I say, which is probably why I'm going that way, but yeah, there's more to this, So only way we're going to do this any justice. Top to bottom taste test, so let's do this. Initially, slightly sweet, mild carbonation on the front of the tongue. That leads on to a silky, sweet, I feel like it's got to be lactose infused somehow. I say somehow, like it's not commonly done. I'm pretty sure there's lactose in this. A bit of vanilla, but you start to get a little bit of a bitter bite as well. There's not a huge kind of flavour crash on the swallow with this. In fact, I'm going to have to go again to really pick it out, because I was expecting a lot and that wasn't quite there. You get a bit more coffee at that point. There's no real crash, but you start to get a bit more coffee, but it's sweet. Properly sweet coffee. Kind of there's a nod to chocolate in there, but it's not really strong. If someone made you a mocha that was mostly brilliant coffee, that's kind of where we're at. And on the finish then, bit of raw cocoa. Again, more coffee, little bit, it's still sweet, but maybe not so much as it was in the initial stages. Biscuity notes in there, vanilla, creaminess, and kind of lactose sweetness as well. I don't know if I'm doing this justice or not, but that's how I'm feeling about it right now. You know what though? This is another 10%er that is ridiculously easy to drink. I'm a big fan of this. I've had the regular Hibernator Stout before, which in itself is quite strong. I think it's 7-ish, 6.5%, 7%. I feel like this is better. I feel like this is a lot better. I feel like this is actually sweeter, in some ways easier to drink. That is all I have to say about it right now. We'll see how it develops. In the meantime, let's take a look at the can. So, as with all Black Isle kind of premium cans, there is no information on the front of the can. It's just their logo and the amazing artwork. They've got another logo over to the side. But let's see, turn the can around and see what it has to say. So, Imperial Hibernator. Have you ever turned to your nearest and dearest and uttered the words, I really like Black Isle's Hibernator Stout, but I wish it were 3% stronger? You have? Well, have we got a treat for you? Because this is our Hibernator Stout, and it is 3% stronger. Imperial Hibernator, big, bold, and richer than Elon Musk. That's one hell of a claim, but I think they might be right. 4.4 UK units in this can because it is undoubtedly a properly big boy, and yeah, 10%. It's big time. It's real big time. The ingredients are water, malted barley, wheat, hops, yeast. Really? Really? Water, malted barley, wheat, hops, yeast. So there's no oats in there. There's no lactose in there. I don't know how they got that sweet. That is, if that's all that's in there, then that is an absolute marvel. I was convinced, absolutely convinced, that there was some lactose in there. Wow, they can't be suitable for vegans. I don't know how they got that taste through. That is an absolute work of art. Black Isle Brewery, Inverness, made in Scotland. Well, Inverness postcode, the Black Isle's not Inverness. Wow. I'm absolutely perplexed by that. Well done. Round of applause, Black Isle Brewery. The fact you managed to pull that off with so few ingredients is just, that is incredible. Right, now this has been sat for a few minutes. Has it changed at all? Sweetened up on the nose a touch. But all those notes are pretty much, once you swirl it around, stay very much as they were. Quite a consistent and staying beer, this one. And on the taste, yeah, you know what? Absolutely fantastic sipping drink, this one. I'm quite glad I've not torn through it like I have done on some of the stronger beers recently, because I'm going to savour this. I'm going to really enjoy sitting downstairs on the sofa, bit of TV. I'm just going to enjoy this over the next hour or so. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. Right then, and I think we'll leave it there. We're back tomorrow with day 3 of Crummy's Christmas Countdown, or whatever I'm calling it now. And yeah, as always, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like it. If you haven't already, subscribed if you will be so kind, and I'll catch you soon. Cheers.